Hi, I'm Lori with craftroomtime.com, and I'm here to bring you another wonderful video. Please like and subscribe and ring the bell so you get notifications. This month we're learning how to make stickers with the Cricut. This video is about making the stickers for the school project for August subscription box. So first we're going to go into Design Space and we're going to upload the PNG. So go ahead and click Upload and Browse to find the PNG. We're not using the SVG in this one, we're using the PNG because we're doing a print to cut. That's what it looks like, so go ahead and open it. You want to select Complex for this project and hit Continue. And then when you see it come in, everything should be already set for you, so go ahead and continue again. You're going to select the Print Then Cut image on the right and then hit Upload. Takes just a little bit because it's a big project. Go ahead and click on it again and hit Insert Images. And wait for it to load. And then when it comes in, it's already set to go. But let's go ahead and check to make sure. So it should be a 9.5 or 9.25 for height. So let's go ahead and redo it. It came in too big. So let's do this. Even though it was set up in Illustrator, it came in too big. So let's go ahead and change it to 6.75 by 9.25. And it has to be exact. So just go ahead and do that. Let's see, it's still, go ahead and hit your lock proportion so it's unlocked, or you can unlock it down here. And then let's change this to 6.75 by 9.25. There we go. So that's your perfect sticker proportions that will print on the Cricut. Now the flowers, you can see, already have a background behind them, so they won't cut all these little intricate pieces. If it doesn't have a background behind it, then the machine's going to want to cut all these little tiny spots in here. Let me zoom in and show you. So I went ahead and I put a background behind it. You can barely see it on that one or that one, but the flamingo, you can see it. You can see that background around it. It's like a little offset. Alright, so then at this point we're going to go ahead and go to Make It. And you'll see it puts this black registration box around it. That's fine. The Cricut will not print or cut those. What it's going to do is it's going to print this box, but that's what the Cricut uses to just find where your stickers are. So it needs this box around it, and then when you put it in your machine, you'll see a bright light come on, and it will look for the box and read it, and then know where your stickers are inside of that box. So be sure that your Cricut isn't too brightly lit, or the light won't be able to be seen by the Cricut. What I do is I just hold my cover down on it so that the light can read the registration marks and then cut the stickers appropriately. Then you're going to want to go to Continue. Now, two things about sending to the printer. If you send it to a printer and your printer prints lines through your design, that is a Cricut issue. It's not a printer issue, I have found. So what I do now, instead of sending it directly to the printer, first of all, I turn off bleed. You don't need that. The bleed puts a line around everything, and it just doesn't do anything more to enhance your sticker. It just puts more line around it, so you don't need it. So take off the bleed, and then go ahead and go to your PDF. Microsoft has one, print to PDF. I have Adobe, so I'm going to go ahead and select Adobe, and then print it. And then what your printer's or what your file is going to want to do is be saved somewhere. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to save it, and I'm just going to copy over the one I already did. And then when this comes up, you're going to see it'll come up in your screen. Unless yours doesn't, then you'll just have to go find the file to open it. One thing about doing it this way also, I have found that the colors are much more brighter when I print them on my machine. I'm using the Epson EcoTank 4760 to print these, and the colors are much more vibrant if I do it through a PDF versus sending it through the Cricut print. So I'm going to go ahead and then I'm going to go ahead and select print, and then I'll go ahead and print to my printer, and it's going to print the lines and everything that Cricut needs, so there's no problem with that. So let's save it again. Yes. And then when you finally do print, you're going to want to go to washi sheet. That works really well with any sticker paper. So I'm going to go ahead and select the washi sheet. I'll load my machine and then print the stickers. So I did test the paper first printing from Cricut, and it put lines inside of the object, so I was not happy with that. So I went ahead and saved it as the PDF, first with the bleed and then without the bleed, so you could see the differences. With the bleed, it just puts a big border around everything, and then without the bleed, it'll cut right up to the sticker. And it also was much more vibrant when I did it straight from the PDF to my printer. And I think I mentioned that I was using the Epson EcoTank 4760 for my printing. So this is how I load my machine, and I do have my top down, and I just have a coffee cup sitting on top of it to hold it down while I work. So I've loaded my machine, and now I'm just going to go ahead and print the cut. And then you'll see that it's going to load it, and it's going to read the registration marks, the black ones. Just be sure that you've got your paper all the way to the end so that it doesn't misguide and misprint. You want to make sure that that is just right. But you can see the light now, how it's reading the lines. And that's how it's going to know where to print the stickers, or cut the stickers, I mean, sorry. Okay, so it takes a little bit of time for it to go through this process. But you can see if you have your lid open and you have a bright light like I do in my studio, then it's not going to see the registration marks, so that's why I closed my lid so that it can read the lines. So now it's reading all the lines, now it's going to go back up, and it's going to begin to cut the stickers. So you can see it's now cutting out the owl. So when you make your own stickers, you could do an offset, Cricut's offset, and it'll print a little border around everything, and then you won't have like all these intricate cuts. These stickers, I've already done it without an offset, and I've done it with, and both ways worked fine, just fine. So the file that you get, you don't need to do anything to, you just need to resize it to the correct dimensions, and then go ahead and cut. These stickers are also already sized to fit the Post-it notepad, so you don't have to worry about that either. I'm providing you the SVG as well, so you can use these for different projects if you like, not just print and cut. So you can see it didn't take very long. So I'm happy with the way everything turned out. The stickers fit nicely on top of the little post-it note organizer that you'll get in your kit, as well as a blank journal that you can also decorate with your stickers. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I look forward to next month's subscription box. So stay tuned.